Just realized you couldn't hear me. All right. I'd like to start today with audio video production one. All right, so audio video production one, folks. This will be your portion of the video. This is how you guys should be doing your assignment. This morning we had a little bit of a conversation about how you should be doing your assignment. If you did not tune in for the morning session, here is how you can do your audio video one assignment. This is the sweeps, radio and sweeps portion. So let's start off, of course, with let's go look at your, let's go look at your Google Classroom real fast. All right, so starting off with your Google Classroom, here at the top, if you'll look in classwork and you scroll down and you find the one that says radio broadcasting, sweeps, and commercials. When you click on that, you'll see all of the instructions, and I want to give you the ability to do this well, so this is why we're going to talk about it real fast. First things first, always start with the instructions. Figure out the things that you need to do this week and make a list. Better yet, make a sort of, I guess you could say, like a handwritten, or maybe on a dry erase board, or somewhere like on a sticky note, like a way that you're going to do these in order that's going to help you do this to the best of your ability, all right? So start with, hold on for 2 seconds, folks. Start with, of course, here at the very top, start with your first submission. You'll see that I have them in 2 Google Docs. Okay, submission 1, submission 2. 2 really simple ideas, 2 Google Docs. All you have to do is open them and finish them. That's basically it, folks. Do the instructions at the top. It's super easy, all right? But what you need to do before you get into those Google Docs is find those 2 videos that or the 3 videos that I posted for you. The first one is rule of 3 for radio sweeps. This is gonna give you the opportunity to see how they make radio sweeps and what you should be doing in those radio sweeps to make it look and sound really good. This is also going to give you those 3 portions. You're going to be using that vocabulary here in a second in one of your assignments. So just wait a second, pause. First thing you should do, watch the video. Second thing you should do, make sure that you're listening to the vocabulary that they use in these videos. Okay, Mike Russell does a very good job at explaining how to do these how to do radio sweeps. If you have Audacity and you have the ability to utilize Audacity during this time, I would recommend it, only because it's going to give you the ability to kind of do some of the stuff that he's doing as well, so that way you will be well versed in it. The only way that you can get Audacity, of course, is on a non-Chromebook or a PC or other computer that has editing software. You do not have to have it, though, for this assignment. Don't think you have to have it. This is just some helpful hints, some helpful videos to help you guys see what you're supposed to be doing. Next part about this, once you've watched the videos, do these step by step. First submission. All you have to do is click into the Google Doc, scroll down. You'll see that I've actually done one in full for you right here already. And you're asking, what in the world is a radio what is a promo? What is a commercial? What is a radio promo? What does that feel like? What does that look like? Well, you've probably heard one before, you just don't realize it. Maybe like Rusty Wallace, King of the Honda Store. Well, that's the one I did here. Maybe Stanley Steamer, it's your home cleaner, whatever it is, or Empire Today. You've probably heard all of those on the radio at some point, those little jingles and stuff. What I want you to do is we're going to create those together using the 3-column script idea. In the first column, you'll put all the vocal things that are happening, okay? In the second column, you'll put all of the music and sound effects that are happening. Then, of course, you will give us the duration of each of those as you go down the list. So start at the very top. Mine says vocals, it's sung, Rusty Wallace, King of the Honda Store. And then you go to the right side, you see, oh, they've got lively guitar music that's going to be behind this. Okay, that's cool. And it's probably going to be a song throughout the whole commercial. I could probably put song through duration of commercial. I didn't. So I put the duration 7 seconds on this vocal segment. Sweeping whoosh is going to be 1 second. So Rusty Wallace, King of the Honda Store, whoosh. Hey, my name is Rusty, and you're not gonna believe these prices on new Honda Civics. Continuing that lively guitar, showing that it's only 4 seconds long. Sweeping boosh, 1 second. Whoosh. Lively guitar. Civics for $279 down and 0% APR financing. And all you have to do is create your own promotional idea. You can create it using an actual, for example, maybe you want to do like a radio segment, like breakfast in the morning with so-and-so, or breakfast in the morning with Jerry, or maybe you have another thing like you want to do a mattress commercial, or you want to do whatever you want to do. You can even make up your own, you can even make up your own business if you want to make this commercial for it. It's up to you, all right? But once you scroll down, you'll see your section. All you have to do is recreate the same idea that I've done above. Do not copy and paste what I did above. Also, do not copy and paste this off of somebody else's stuff. Also, make sure that you're not using stuff that has already been created. For example, do not use an already created commercial. Bad decisions, folks. Do not plagiarize, all right? So, once you've done that, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, exit out, then click on Submission 2. I've got it open here already. If you'll look at the top, it says Radio Sweep Assignment. Make sure you've watched these videos before you start. What is a radio sweep? Well, using the rule of 3, which we just learned about right here because we watched the video, right? Using the rule of 3, create your own sweep. So, for example, here is, I'm going to give you guys also, I'll give you some radio sweeps so you can kind of hear what a radio sweep sounds like. Radio sweeps. Dum dum, tickety-dum. All right, so here's a good couple of radio sweeps. That way you guys can kind of hear. Let's see. Let's do. Ooh, I like this one better. All right. Here is a bunch of radio sweeps.
95.7 Kick FM. KILT Houston. KRBP FM Houston. Power 104.
So these are super old, right? What the original radio sweep kind of sounded like.
Mix 96.5.
Check 1, 2.
Our story is about music.
Okay.
The music that expresses the culture.
Okay. Let's see. So this is Kid Craddock from 1993.
He's made $1 million. Happy birthday to Nick Rhodes. 6.1 Kiss FM. Happy birthday to Nick Rhodes of Duran Duran. Just 31 now. I mean, he's made $1 million like 3 or 4 times over.
He had to start somewhere.
Wow. Big comeback trail and all. That's Ordinary
They're having
World
some
on
audio issues too.
With Kid Craddock in the morning. Leanne's here. Hi.
Good morning.
This is how they did.
That's right.
Cowboys garb.
Shut up,
This is
Leanne.
how they did sweeps back in the day. Let me give you one more so you can kind of hear something a little bit more new age. Radio sweep. Here are some. Let's see. Here are some radio sweeps.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Pretty much what you're going for. Easiest way for me to explain this as well is also helping you see what Mr. Mike Russell does in his video.
In this video, I'm going to show you how
Okay.
the rule of 3 applies to pretty much every...
At the end of his video,
98.5 Cool FM. We play the coolest music. For more tips and tricks just like this one, subscribe to my channel.
it's Pretty simple, super easy. That is what a radio sweep is. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. And you're going to create your own. That is the plan, all right? So here I've actually created an example for you. This is 106.1 KISS FM. And a lot of times at the end, their slogan tagline will be Dallas-Fort Worth. But right now, I have mine in there. It says the number one top 40 radio station in Texas. And then it'll say like cool or whatever it is. Okay, so there's a bunch of those out there, and you can use any one that you like. If you want to create your own, create your own. If you want to use one that exists, but kind of change it to make it your own, make it your own. But remember, it has to be original. Create your own. All right. Down at the bottom, this is where you get the ones that you already know about. So this is, for example, if you want to do 94.9 KLTY, 102.9 now, whatever it is that you want to do, 97.9 The Beat, 93.3, what is it? I can't remember what it is anymore. It's changed so many times. 89.7, what is it? Rock FM, whatever that, all those are. Put those in there. Tell me your top 5 favorite radio station sweeps, and then tell me why they pique the listener's interest. When you tell me why they pick the listener's interest, that's going to give me the ability to see that you know what you're talking about. Please use vocabulary that Mr. Mike Russell was using in his videos. Okay. You can also watch his second video, his third video down there that helps you see how to create a promo. Okay, promos look.
Hello, it's Mike here.
He actually creates one for a kind of a station plug that they're doing, which is like a breakfast plug or something.
Or she says, "I hear your heartbeat," so we'll cut out that, and when I record.
And I can't technically use too much of this because I know it's for educational purposes, so we have fair use. But here, I technically don't have the rights to this music, so you're going to have to listen to it on your own. But here's the end of it, so you can kind of hear what he does.
There we go.
Hello, I'm Mike from the Crazy Breakfast Show. You're gonna love it. It's on every morning from 6.
So that is a that is a radio promo commercial, whatever you want to call it. You are going to create your own, and that was for submission 1. Make sure that you are paying attention to the instructions. They tell you exactly what to do, folks. If you have any questions, please find me on the Google Hangout. Please email me as soon as possible. Please insert a private comment. I will get back to you. I think my ratio for getting back to folks on private comments are like somewhere around 5 minutes, okay? So make sure that you get me as quick as you can. That way that I can make sure that you know how to do these. You have every facet in the world to do this class well, because I've given you, of course, I've given you the stream, I've given you Google Hangouts, I've given you my email, you have Classroom to work through, you have 4 different ways to contact me. If you need to, please do that ASAP. So audio video production, that is going to be your assignment for the week of March 23rd, 24th. Hopefully you guys can get those in. Make sure that you are doing your, what is that called? Your attendance bell ringers as well. Make sure that those journals are in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave the stream open. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. I will be here. Please do not hesitate to ask any questions at all. All right?
Yeah, the triplets definitely need a lot of work. I've been working on this here book, so yeah, it's been helping a lot. I feel like. This here book, so yeah, it's been helping a lot. I feel like with my chop sign on
All right, so audio.
gravity or